When you're building products, you mostly think of the actual experience a customer sees and feels and touches. But in reality, there's a lot of work that goes into the underlying technologies and services that power that ultimate customer experience.
Have you ever seen a picture of an iceberg from the side on? So that's just the bit you see above the water that you see on those lovely posters, and then there's this gigantic block underneath that basically holds the rest up. Platform and systems work like that is very much all below the surface. I always say platform work lives for about 5 to 8 years, and a healthy turnover for a company is about 15%. So by year 6 of one of these platforms, 90% of the people who built it have moved on. So there's maybe some guy out in the future who's going to look back on your work and say, what the hell were they thinking? We definitely try to think as much as possible, what does 3 to 5 years look like, rather than what does 3 to 5 months look like? Just be conscious of the fact that people change their minds. You almost pull it back to the simplest decision possible. Rather than get bogged down in a requirement about how the system might work, let's just ask a really simple question. Is there ever a time where we don't want to take money? As a company, that's probably not the case. Well, no. Okay, well then how do we build a system that will allow us to do it? What do we need today? Pretty straightforward. What do we need tomorrow and the day after and the day after? Just think a little bit further, and don't think so much as like what we can't do. Just think a little bit further of where we could go and then pick the things we need to do now. It's how all the other teams in the business can basically accelerate and not worry about something like, can we charge our customers? Can they log in tomorrow? If we get it right, the inspections team can go faster. Then our actions team aren't doing user management work for the sensors teams. Learn from other people as much as possible. We don't need to reinvent the wheel here. I'm talking to other people at other companies all the time saying, I don't want to reinvent this. You've been living this pain for the last few years. How do you do it? When you make these decisions, don't close doors. Keep it simple, allow it to go a lot of places, but you don't have to explore them all today. Pick the ones that are the most valuable, do them now, try not to close doors, and just do it with the knowledge that I'm probably going to have moved on by the time someone turns this off. So have some respect for how long it's going to last. Have some respect for the fact that this is hard stuff, it's hidden, but it keeps the business ticking over.
It's super beneficial for a product manager to take a designer along a journey.
I actually think that I get so much clarity from having that conversation.